Well, hello, my beautiful and amazing crafters. Welcome to another video of Crafting with Shaneda. So in today's video, it's going to be sweet, short, and quick, but I'm going to show you how you can make your own resin. I guess this would be like a photo frame with a few items, and of course, I'll list all the items for you in the description box below. So let's get started. So I went into Cricut Design Space and I took a picture of the mold, this heart mold I got online, and I wanted to make sure that my photo fit perfectly in the mold. Now I could have just got the picture, cut out a heart, and went from there, but not at Crafting with Shaneda. We're gonna just take the extra step and do it right. And if you like this design, I will make a file in Cricut Design Space for you guys so you can purchase the mold and have a template to add your photo and get started. So once I did have to play around with it because it's not that perfectly shaped heart. It had a little bit of curves that it took me a little while to make this template. After trial and error, I got the perfect size template for my project. So now that the template's all ready to go, I'm just going to import a picture. I already sliced it, but I brought the photo in, put the heart on top, selected the photo and my heart, and hit the slice button. And this is what sliced out my photo into the perfect heart shape for my frame. And I'm just using a photo of me and my hubby. And now that that's all set, I added some text because I wanted some text to go over my, I wanted some text to go over the actual photo itself. Now, I really didn't care for this font because it had really, really thin lines here, and I would have used a different font, but it is what it is. So now that I'm happy with my design, I'm going to go ahead and move this all the way because I don't need it. And I'm going to go ahead and send this to print and then cut. Now, before I even put this photo into resin, I'm going to laminate the front and the back of this photo to protect it. And I always laminate any kind of photo before I add it to resin. I know some people do, they don't, but it's just my technique that I like to do. Yeah, you could fit 3 on a page. So I always make it extra, but if you wanted to do like a bulk, you wanted to give this away for family and friends, definitely utilize as much space as possible. So you can fit 3 of these hearts on one full sheet of glossy paper. And I'm going to be using the Canon photo glossy paper for today's project. So I'm going to hit continue and send it over to my printer to print. I have a inkjet printer, and then I'll use my maker to cut this out. Alright, so I went ahead and printed this out. It came out amazing. I love the shine that this Canon photo paper brings. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my laminate sheets. I didn't show this part, but I just cut it also out with my Cricut. And I put a sheet on the front and the back, and I'm going to go ahead and put it through my Heidi Mink laminator. And I always like to put a piece of copy paper just to protect the image and the actual folder itself when it goes to the lamination machine. Now it's all laminated. It looks great. It fits nice and snug right into my heart mold. I'm going to place a little bit of resin at the bottom of the mold. So the first layer is resin crate. I do have a video about this if you want to check it out. So I wanted a nice solid white background, and just using a little bit of the UV resin, I'm going to place that onto the cured resin crate and then add my photo. And then I'll put that under the UV lamp for about 90 seconds. Now that that's all set, I'm going to add in my first coat of resin. Let that cure, and then I added the vinyl and topped it with a final coat of resin. So it was a total of 3 layers. First layer was resin crate, second layer was resin in the photo, and then the last layer was resin over the vinyl. Now this portion here is where you can place your heart frame, and I did a layer with just the resin and then a layer with the resin crate. So I had two different options to choose from. And then now comes my favorite part, which is to mold the actual resin from the mold. Look at the bottom of this. This is so smooth and buttery, soft. I love resin crate. Make sure to check out the video to get a full tutorial about resin crate. Now, this is perfect the way it is. Isn't it such a great gift idea? You definitely could jazz it up with some flowers, some sparkles, glitter. I just wanted to test this out with you guys and see how it would come out. But we're going to take it up just one notch. And we're going to turn this into a magnet as well. Now, this is where I messed up, and this is why I'm being totally transparent with you guys. So I had these little foam magnets, and I put one on the back of the heart mold. They're pretty small, and I should have tried it out first. But I put it on the back of the mold, and because of the weight of it, I thought it would be good enough, but it wasn't. So it actually fell off my refrigerator and it chipped. I was so bummed, but you know what? I'm practicing, right? So I went ahead and got some thicker strips of magnet, and that worked great. So if you do this project, you want to make sure you have a nice thick magnet strip. And of course, I'm going to have all the items I used listed below. This came out so great, and I love the versatility that I can have it as a magnet, or I can put it on its little holder that it comes with. Such a great idea. Let me know in the comments below if you would definitely give this a try. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned a little bit or a lot, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video of Crafting with Shaneda. Happy crafting!